Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, I logged on at 5:58, so I don't know what happened. Just FYI.
Nothing has happened yet.
Nope.
Okay, good. Perfect. Nothing is always sometimes a good answer.
Depends on the Nothing Council. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Your microphone is a little quiet, Rich.
Is this better?
Martin, do you have a
Yep.
tan?
That's much better.
It looks like you have a tan, Martin.
Probably. Hopefully, I don't know.
Just from like outside, or like, are you somewhere fun?
No, I've been out and about quite a bit.
Oh, nice.
Days in Vermont over the weekend. It was pretty nice.
Wonderful. Well, I can see
Yeah.
evidence of that.
Spent a lot of time in the sun. It was good.
Yes. There goes Rich. Yeah, I'm live from Harlem, New York. I'm excited.
What are you doing down there?
My best friend lives here, so I was just visiting her, and we had Ponte's African food, like
Nice.
lamb and
Nice.
couscous, green beans. Delicious.
You guys going out and about, or are you kind of just hanging there? Or what's it like down in New York City?
Just hanging in for the most part. Here, like down here, it's probably like 96 degrees. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, welcome to New York City.
I know, right? Ugh.
No, this weekend it was not. It was in Vermont. It was like 90, 95,
Ooh.
and we were just trying to spend as much time close to water as possible. But I feel like in that particular state, 95 is unheard of. In New York City, though, you know, you get the urban heat island effect, and it is what it is when it's welters. So.
Do you go to a specific beach in Vermont?
No, actually, I rented a Sprinter van from Hertz, like just an empty, creepy white cargo van, and then I just drove. I just drove around. I met with a friend of mine, and we had no plan. We just drove around for 3 days. It was really nice. I found a couple cool spots that are kind of off the map. Somerset Reservoir is really beautiful, and then there's a place called the Ledges, which is just outside of Wilmington, Vermont, which was absolutely gorgeous. There's no signs, and you know you have to struggle to find it, but it was beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
write that down.
sparsely populated is what we were looking for.
I've never been there, but I heard it was like Caterskill Falls used to be before it got popular.
Could be. I mean, the Friday night we rolled into the Somerset, and there's like a gravel boat launch with an amazing view of the lake, and there was 0 people, and we parked the van there and just hung out there for a couple hours, just
Oh my God.
with our feet in the lake. It was unbelievable. So I don't know if we're live yet. Maybe I shouldn't give away these really great recreational spots.
It says it's recording, but Louis just sent an email saying he's having technical difficulty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll just bleep out the name of the places I went to. Keep them getting overrun.
So, Amy, can anyone who is a participant hear us?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your secrets are out.
I know they're out.
Too late. Cat's out the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fortunately, I don't have any secrets, but you do.
Right.
That's what somebody with good secrets says.
True.
What did other people do this weekend? Anything fun, exciting, strange, weird?
I had a brunch with friends, though, a couple of girlfriends. We were going to go out to eat at Cuckoo's Nest, but when I saw it was going to be 99 degrees, I said, let's go to someone's house. And we
Yeah.
AC. couple, had some Shandon, however you say it, darling, I don't know. And food and drink and laugh. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Laughter. 3 of us.
Yeah, definitely appreciating the air conditioning.
Oh yeah, we had a full blast on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday was hot.
My dog he'll usually never crawl into bed. If you move the slightest bit, he's so skittish. But since we put the window unit in, he will not move. He'll climb in, lay down on the bed, and you could jump on the bed. He will not move. He won't even look at you. He'll just pass out in front of the AC. So
Should try shaving him.
you can't. he's a husky mix, so he needs his undercoat. But he's a black husky mix is when it gets 95 and sunny, he's
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I did anything really fun. My son, I think I told you, is he's doing AmeriCorps for a year, and he's mentoring inner city kids on STEM topics because he's a big, smart science guy. And
Whereabouts is he?
unfortunately, he's in Orlando, which makes me really scared. But he wants to do the right thing, so it's hard to say no.
Yeah.
I know a few people who
get this crazy
part of that program and they love it.
Yeah, no, he was really excited about doing it, and hopefully, even though he's in that place where life is cheap, it won't be a problem. So, Aim, you want to get started while we're waiting for Luis?
Yeah, so I just called Luis. He said that they had a power outage. He's restarting his router and everything.
Oh, okay.
He thinks that probably within a couple minutes he'll be back up, or he can join on his phone. But I told him that I would take minutes, for the moment. So if you guys would like to start, feel free.
Okay, so the first question, you might actually not know this one, is we have 3 cases today. We're only going to do 2 of them. The third case is the Judson Avenue nuisance case. That's still being delayed as part of an agreement between the store and the city. So that's going to sit in pending for a while. And then we have the Stewart's case, and we have the oh heck, I forgot what I was calling the other one. That's the Madison, the St. Rose case. So, do we have anyone from Stewart's that wants to talk, Amy?
I believe that Tyler Fronte is one of the attendees. I imagine he might want to speak.
Okay, so if he would like to speak, let's let him have a chance to speak.
Okay, let me figure out this.
Okay.
So Tyler, you should be able to speak now.
Maybe he's still writing down all those names from Martin.
It seems like Luis maybe was able to sign in.
Okay, I see Tyler.
I know, I'm trying to, sorry guys, I'm not the Zoom expert. Tyler, can you try talking to us?
Are you muted on your own, on your side? Sometimes you have to unmute yourself, within Zoom.
Hold on a second. What's going on?
Louis?
Hello, sorry about that, everyone.
No problem.
My internet decided to go out as soon as I was about to start the meeting.
So
I tried and I failed.
someone is making a lot of noise. Is that someone sitting by an air conditioner?
Oh, it might be me.
Yeah. So quick question for you, Louise. Did Tyler or Stewart want to talk about their case tonight at all?
Tyler just texted and we can't hear you. I'll try it again.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Better
Yes.
now?
Yep.
All right, sorry about that, little technical difficulties. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over, just want to thank everyone for their time. And just kind of give everyone an overview if they wanted to, just to refresh everyone what we're requesting. And if not, that's fine too. I just wanted to see if the board wanted me to go into any other details, but there's no real new updates from our side.
If you have any additional things that you'd like to add to the record, please feel free.
Yeah, so from the beginning, we originally went in for 2 variances for transparency. One being on Manning Boulevard, the facade facing Manning, and then we had a variance that we're still requesting tonight on the Central Avenue side for the window transparency. The one on Manning Boulevard, the windows there, we were able to get rid of that variance because we're simply going to replace the window match the requirement in the MUFC zoning district. Unfortunately, the facade facing Central Avenue today, that's where our cooler and freezer is, and because we're doing an addition here and at a total rebuild, we're unable to have fully transparent windows because the public would be looking into our coolers, which I don't think would be too aesthetically pleasing for everyone. So that's kind of what I wanted to add. Again, I appreciate everyone's time tonight.
Thank you. Do any members of the board have any questions for Tyler and Stewart? Okay. Are there any wishes of the board?
Like a motion. I can make a motion that we grant the variance of section 375-4 G4EI for transparency requirement on Central Avenue for the Stewart.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
I would like to second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, motion carried. And thank you, Tyler.
Yes, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Take care. Stay well.
Our second case today is the St. Rose case. And Luis, does anyone from St. Rose want to make any additional presentation tonight?
Oh, sorry about that. We do have Thomas Wheeler here on the list. I'm gonna go ahead and allow him to talk if he wanted to have additional comments there.
Okay. Hey, Tom, do you want to do any more presentation on this case?
Sure, yeah, there's no new information on this. Again, we're just asking for that second sign on the front of the building to match the one on the side of the building. Nothing's changed since the last time we talked.
Thank you. Are there any further questions of the board?
I don't have a question, and not hearing any question, I would like to make a motion that the board approve the area variance to install the 6-inch high sign on the front of 1020 Madison. This variance would constitute 2 signs on the building where the maximum permitted signage would be 1.
Thank you. And did you have a question too, Martin, or was that no question?
No, I didn't hear any questions. Therefore, I decided I'd make a motion.
Okay. Do we have a second for that motion?
I'll second.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay.
Nay.
Nay. So we have 2 to 1, and Serena, were you an aye or a nay?
I was an aye.
You're an aye. So we have 2-2. Okay. So Amy, do you want to give us a rundown on what happens when we have less than the majority vote? You're on mute, by the way.
Sorry about that. A tie vote is generally a denial.
Okay, so it's a denial as a matter of law, and the applicant can, of course, come back again. It's not a denial with prejudice, so they can request not a reapplication, but they can request a rehearing. Is that correct?
I was just gonna look that up and suggest that. I believe that the zoning board can request a rehearing. Let me see if I can find the statute very quickly.
Wouldn't a rehearing constitute a material change to the application?
Well, this would be a different kind of rehearing. So it's not like they're resubmitting the application. It would be, you know, the zoning board reconsidering the decision. And since
Because of the tie?
Say that again, Adriana.
Because of the tie vote?
No, actually, any applicant can request a rehearing. What they need to get then is at least if we haven't changed this in the new zoning, and that's why I'm glad council is looking. It used to be required that there be a unanimous vote to have a rehearing. You can actually put forward a request for a reapplication, which is different, and that requires some kind of a showing. And like you said, Martin, it's either some kind of a change of the facts of the law or something like that.
So the statute, according to the statute, a motion to hold a rehearing may be made by any member of the board. A unanimous vote of all members of the board then present is required for such a rehearing to occur. Such rehearing is subject to the same notice provisions as an original hearing. Upon such rehearing, the board may reverse, modify, or annul its original ordered decision or determination upon the unanimous vote of all members then present.
So Martin, what I would suggest if you are interested in doing such a motion is wait until we can talk about the content of the motion at the next workshop. And then we can talk through, because we obviously came out 50-50 on this. Let's talk through whether you can get a unanimous vote to do a rehearing.
The applicant, of course, can also make modifications to the application and resubmit.
Yeah, and I think the applicant was present for our workshop and at the hearing, so he would, and they would probably know what things that the board is looking for. So it's probably a good idea to do that.
Is there a cool down period between when someone has a decision from the BZA and when they can reapply again? I thought it was like a year.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, you're thinking of the planning board.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then we have a possibility, or no, we will talk about this case again at the next workshop. And that's it for tonight. You have anything else you want us to talk about, Luis or Amy? Or are we good?
We still have 36 Judson as well on the agenda. I'm not sure if there's any new action on that one.
No, we're not going to do anything with that case. It is being postponed as part of a ongoing discussion between the city and the applicants.
I've got a question, maybe something we can discuss at a future workshop. We previously reviewed and denied an application on Park Avenue for the demolition of a porch where it wasn't going to be replaced in the original style.
Yep.
I've noticed that there's some construction activity. It looks like they're putting in a new porch. So I guess I'm just curious from the planning department whether they've submitted an application to the building department that conforms with city code in order to advance on that project or not. Not something obviously that needs an answer right away, but just as a matter of curiosity, considering we had denied their variance request. So just something maybe we can talk about in the coming weeks.
I can look into that.
Thanks.
I know that this has been sort of a an ongoing issue with this property. So I'll talk to buildings and find out what the current status is.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
it would
please
be
talk
great
to
if the
Rick.
meeting that.
I can talk to him about some other stuff too. So I'll make a note to myself to bring it up.
Okay. In that case, thank you all as always for your service. And this brings to a close our public hearing and public meeting for the zoning board tonight. Thanks,
Great.
Lee, Amy, and
Thanks,
thank you, board
everybody.
members.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.